Hey guys, so today we have this. It's a 23cc Champion string trimmer, and this time I think we might be able to get it to work. I haven't tried it, but I think we might be able to get it to work. Now if you remember previously, the air filter housing base, it's broken. Plus, there's no choke. No choke. So that's a problem. How would you start this? Well, you can't. Well, I got a suggestion right there, and a very good suggestion it was. So I have this angry looking creature, which has a built-in choke flap, which is exactly what that's missing. And not only that, I think those mounting holes will line up perfect. It looks like an angry owl or an old car. I like the angry owl. I bite you. Ah! So let's get this thing popped off and get that one on. And then we'll try it out after we get some fuel back in there. Hey guys, so before we get into the repair, just want to introduce myself. I'm Mike, Mikeanic, and I'm just learning actually how to do these small engine repairs. So bear with me. I do make mistakes, but I'm trying to do videos along the way so that my mistakes can also help other people learn from them. If you like this kind of content, such as small engine repairs and that sort of thing, then give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I would very much appreciate it, and it really does help the channel a lot. Also, if you wouldn't mind, leave a comment below. Right, so let's get back into the video. All right, should be T25 to take this out. Okay, you angry sparrow. Let's go. Let's see how well this works. Will it work? No idea. Worth trying. Isa not grabbing. Yep, it don't grab. They're too thick. Just too thick. That's not good. That kind of screws up my plans here. I don't think I have longer screws to use. Well, it's longer, but it ain't gonna work. That's it. That's the best I get out of it. Believe it or not, that's actually an air filter screw for Briggs & Stratton flathead engine. But that does not help my situation. Let's see if I have something else out of another trimmer. Let's see what we got. Got a longer one? We got a longer one. Does it work? I hope so. I took it out of an Echo. Oh, good news! It worked! Right, let me grab the other one. Now we have a working choke. All we need now is some fuel. Then we can see if this thing will actually run, or at least it'll start. All right, let me pour in some fuel. There we go, got a little bit of fuel. Let's make sure it burns. Just move this out of the way for a sec. Make sure this burns. Yep, I would say it burns. Ha! Can't do that with an EV battery. Blow it out. It's gasoline, and I blew it out. Imagine that was an EV battery. We'd be dead right now. Perfect. So it burns, which means that it's good gasoline, which means this thing should burn it. There we go. Let's make sure it'll prime. Of course not. I don't have enough fuel in there yet. That's a big gas tank. I'll be right back with a bit more. Looks like this bottle's cracked. Into the garbage goes. Clean up this mess yet again. Okay, carbs on. We have a choke flap. Let me open the garage in case it pops off. Okay. Seems to pull over okay. Right, so it started. Will it run? Aha, it's running! Beauty! Oh, looks like it's got a little bit of a problem with the accelerator pump. That's not too bad. We'll just pop the carburetor off, quickly go through it, and we'll try it again. Right. That's shouldn't be too bad. Let me just close the door. It's a little chilly outside. All right, so let's just pop off that carburetor. Then this way I can air out this place, because there was a fair amount of exhaust fumes that went flying out of this machine. Good. Here we go. Take the carburetor off. Let's see. Take off the fuel line first. Maybe. If it wants to come off. Come on, fuel line. Let's get off of here. Forget it. I'm cutting it. We'll deal with it after. Now we'll purge this. Oh yeah, that one comes off, no problem. This one I have to cut. Go figure. There. Good. Take the throttle linkage off. Maybe. All right, I guess I'm not coming off that way. Be right back. Let me grab some pliers. Better yet, let's try a wrench. See if a wrench will work. 5/16, 8mm. Yeah, it worked just fine. There we go. Take that right out. Perfect. Move the unit out of the way. Hey, look at that, guys. Look what I found. A red subscribe button. If you made it this far into the video, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, give it a thumbs up, comment below. I love to read your comments, and I try to reply to as many of them as I can, especially the early ones. All right, guys, back to the video. Yeah, pumping diaphragm seems pretty good. Ah, it came off clean. Love it. It's a pretty simple carburetor. Really not much to it. Oops. Yeah, this doesn't seem to actually do anything. Yeah, this screw doesn't seem to actually be a screw. I thought it was, but it's not. Weird. Because I see another diaphragm here, but the screw just won't come out. But I don't know why. Well, I guess since that screw's, I guess, not a screw and doesn't come out, I'll just leave it be. But I swear that was a screw that would come out, but doesn't seem to be. All right, let's toss this in the ultrasonic, give it a cleaning, and then we'll come back and we'll see if the accelerator pump's working again. All right, see you soon, guys. All right, so let's get this thing back assembled. Now, this actually came apart here. This piece. As weird as it is, this part actually came apart in the ultrasonic. And as for that, that's not a screw. That's a passageway. It actually comes right through. So, yeah, there's just a little filter screen thing, and it goes straight through. So, yeah. Or is that the accelerator pump? Because if that's the accelerator pump, then I've broken this thing. And if that's the case, then I gotta order a kit. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure if that's a gasket or a filter or a screen or an accelerator pump. I don't think so. Because that passes here, and then the regular fuel passes there. So I have no idea. No idea. So whatever. If it doesn't run, then that's the culprit. So we'll just, yeah. If it doesn't run, that's the culprit. We'll figure it out. Because I kind of poked it out, and I'm not sure if I poked a hole through it. I don't know. Because I kind of poked it out. Right. Anyway, let's reassemble this, and hopefully it works. Nice. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I did it. I flung it off. Yeah, I feel like I'm sitting on the wrong side of this to be assembling it. Give me 1 second. There we go. Now I'm not in the way of the light. And it's a long nose diaphragm, but this one's actually good, so I didn't have to change it. Well, here's to hoping I didn't break it. I hope I didn't break it. Oh, and that screw, the adjustment screw, that was in, what was it? Hold on. 2.5 screws. There, that's on. And this guy went here. But I don't think it went that way. I don't think it went that way. It went that way, I think. A little tight. Where are you tight? Did I put you on wrong? Maybe I put it in wrong. I put it in wrong. It had nothing to do with the bottom. I don't know why I loosened the bottom, but I loosened the bottom. I'm silly that way. There. Oh no! I forgot some very important parts. Ah, crapola. Okay, so just oh, where's the spring gone? The spring's missing. Let me go grab another one. Anyway, yeah, hang tight. I'll get this apart and back together because oops, I forgot to put in the most important parts. Oh, that was brilliant. Bloody awesome. That was awesome. Okay, this carburetor is getting the better of me. Why spring? Why? Gah, got it. Let me get the pin in. Okay, pin's in. There we go. Oh dear. That stuck right to the fabric. That was so nice. Please don't lose anything. To be honest with you, I think it was my finger that stuck to the fabric. Okay, I hope this time there's nothing I'm forgetting. Okay, that's all the way in. Half. Sorry, I lost it. I lost the slot. Half. One. Half. Two. And a half. There we go. Finally, the bugger is back together. Whew. That was a chore. If I hadn't screwed it up at the first time, but I mean, even then, getting that darn thing in, yeesh, what a pain. What I should do is I should just do a snip snip and then put it all in sequence. Yeah, that's what I should do. I'm not going to, but I should. I really should. But then it kind of, yeah, it makes it false. And I don't lie to you guys. I show you exactly what happens, and this is what happened. I forgot to put it in, and then I struggled the whole time. But it's together this time, and I'm pretty sure I did it properly. It should pump and do all that fun stuff. So, right. Let me give my phones a chance to charge because I wasn't quite expecting that to take. Wow, it's been like 25 minutes since I started recording. Yeah, 25 minutes it took me to set up and just put the carburetor together. Ay, ay, ay. All right, guys, I'll get cleaned up and reset up, and I'll see you shortly. Well, for you guys, it's a flash. For me, I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'll see you when I see you. Okay, see you soon. Okay, so I've got the trimmer back together. I put the carburetor back on. I wanted to show the struggle of putting that all back together because, yeah, we all make mistakes. This ain't going to be perfect, and I'm not going to try to hide anything and make it all out of sequence and everything and be like, oh, look, I put it together properly. No, I made a mistake. I want to keep it in the video, so I'm staying honest with you guys, and yeah, I'm staying honest with you. Anyway, As you can see, this is not the same air filter cover. This one is. I've changed a couple things. Well, didn't change a couple things. I took the air filter housing off of an Echo. I believe it should be the Echo that's it's appearing in the top corner of your screen, wherever the heck it's going to be. But yeah, somewhere up in the top right corner. That's where it should be, letting you know which Echo this is off of. I believe I made a video of that. Pretty sure, and I put a new carburetor on. But yeah, this is the air filter and housing and everything. So it's got a nice air filter inside. It's got a new housing. Well, not a new housing. It's got its housing. But I can get a new housing for the Echo, so it's not a big deal. I'll get that and I'll replace it. And this one, I guess, can stay with the Champion because reasons. But anyway, let's try it out. See if it'll start up. So let's see. I believe choke is on. Let's double check. Yep, choke is on. I guess I could have looked at the sticker. Yes, I could have looked at the sticker. Okay. Switch is on. Choke is on. Give it a few primes. I don't think I have quite enough fuel to make a constant proper stream in the other one, but it seems to be okay. So let's try it. Okay, so it popped off right away. I actually had to turn it off. I forgot to do one thing. I had to open the garage door. So let's try that again. Okay, choke is off. Well, there we go. I would say we got it running. No problem at all. Right. So this, I'll leave a link to this on the Amazon affiliates link down below to how to get a new filter housing and everything for this. And it comes with the new screw, so I'll be able to put it in the Echo. It comes with the whole mounting hardware and everything. So I'll give the Echo the new housing, which I hope it fits properly. It should. It should. And we'll go from there. Hopefully everything works out with that. It seems to work out with this. I hope it works out with the other Echo. That'd be cool. But this is a great little unit. I like this unit. This was a good score. My kid and I, we found a really darn good score with this one. Absolutely. I like this unit. It's actually pretty lightweight. Seems to have a lot of power for such a small little engine. Huh. There seems to be a lot of carbon monoxide in the air. Right, not a bad little unit, eh guys? Not a bad little unit at all. I appreciate the advice on using a different air filter housing. I sort of thought about it, but then I thought, nah, it's not gonna fit, But No, the advice to try something new kind of reinforced the idea of just, you know what, just do it. Just do it. Why not? Be like Nike. Just do it. Because, you know, everybody wants to be like Nike.
Everybody wants to be like Mike.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I won't do that again. I'm sorry, guys. I get carried away. So, yeah, Champion String Trimmer. Not bad at all. I'm really happy with this thing. I'm really happy. I like the trigger safety that it has. It's actually pretty comfortable in your hand and feels pretty normal. There, you see how that sticker is? This one, right here. That sticker. Yeah. That's why I couldn't tell if the choke was on or off. So, that choke is on. Choke is off. So, that's pretty good. It started well. It started really well. I did call Champion, and I did find out that yes, I can get the parts, and I'm looking at about $35 Canadian pesos to get them. So if I get it off Amazon, just the housing, honestly, it's cheaper. I think it's like $22 in Canadian pesos, and yeah, rather just do that. It is, as I said, cheaper. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. If you haven't already, give it a thumbs up because that signals the YouTube algorithm to push it out to more people. If you haven't already, and this isn't your first time here, maybe this is the time that I've earned your subscription, and I would very much appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button below. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. And yeah, spark plug off for safety.